Who has role models there?
I'd say like Low-Key and Mike Righteous, the UK rappers, because and Mike Righteous.
Okay, Mike Righteous.
And I think that because like the different mainstream rappers and like you know how some rappers are glamorizing like all that gun crime and violence and stuff, like the complete opposite.
Okay, just for you guys who come in late.
Grew up in Handsworth in Africa, similarly different era, but same sort of thing. Like I came up when a lot of the gang stuff was really hitting like quite hard out on the street. So you know, I managed to see it like that. I got family members that got caught up in a lot of all that. I mean, to some degree, I was caught up in a lot of it myself. But one thing that always kept me focused and on the different path was two things I would say: music and education. I mean, even studying and going to the college where Steve was and making investments in stuff that I was passionate about and going, you know, finding those options, you know, those alternatives where I could go and develop on my skills. So, you know, I've always been recording music and stuff I've done, always had a strong passion for it, come up from a very musical family and stuff, so, you know, there's a lot of different musicians and stuff involved in my family. And not even just on the music, but my family is also well known for like community work and stuff as well. So that's always been like ingrained in me as well. A lot of the jobs I've had, I've been working for the council, doing a lot of work at youth centres from Oakland to Concord, even back there, Africa, loads of different stuff. On a music level, on a rap level, I'll probably say I'm one of the best in Birmingham, and you know, that's no gas. When people heard me or not, you know, most of the rappers you know from down here who know me, because I've been rapping for probably before them, and most of them I grew up listening to a lot of my stuff. So, you know, I've worked with quite a fair bit of artists down here, and not only that, you know, I've toured all over the UK, you know, I've got strong fan bases in places like Bristol, Liverpool, through music. It's enabled me to travel through the world, even go to New York, loads of different places, Dubai. So I've managed to build up connections, networks, and you know, just get a different view on life. Because one of the things that we get caught up in out here is the mentality of thinking what we see right in front of us, that's the be all and end all. We listen to a lot of the music that a lot of young people and stuff make now, it's just based on what's in front of them right now. You know, okay, well, my engine's here, this shop's there, this is, you know, and music's really supposed to transcend your locality, and if you're talking about your locality, you have to do it in an informed way so other people can listen to it and understand it and, you know, really know what's going on. I mean, there's harsh realities of what goes on in the streets, and even with myself, a lot of my music that I was making when I was younger, it was very hardcore. I listen back to some of it now and I think, oh gosh, I was talking about this, I was talking about that, and you know, to some degree a lot of it was based on the music that I listened to and that as well, so I had that influence, but you know, the older I've got, you know, the more mature I've become, and you know, the more life experiences I've had, different places I've been, I've really been able to alter my music as well in a lot of ways where I still, because I do hip hop music, I'm still gonna have that level of talking about what's real and, you know, it's hardcore depiction of what's going on. It's an image that we've seen, like I've reacted, but like on TV, you know, throughout music and stuff like that. I mean, even the example that he was asking in terms of, you know, the black kid who's you know on the bad boy thing, or the one who's actually trying to do something and, you know, studying. I mean, I think that I don't know, what image do you think we see more of, or?
I think there's more negative. There's more negative stuff on TV, like Top Boy. Yeah. It's negative. It is real life, but it's negative.
Oh, when you say it's real life, can you expand on that a bit more, please?
It's what like people go through in the hood. It's what most black men go through in the hood. It's the everyday life of an average black boy in the hood.
Would you say that is based on like that, or is that based on them actually like reinvesting back into that ideology, like seeing like a lot of people watch those shows and they say, okay, you know, this is our reality. This is the reality that they're showing us, and then people accept it and confirm it as their own reality. I mean, would that be safe to say? I don't want to be putting that way. I was gonna say, like, to you guys as young people, do you think that like the role models that are out there are role models that most young people take for themselves, or role models that are given to them?
I think it's both. I think if you are a young boy and say that your older brothers or your older cousins are in that life, and you're going to look up to them rather than look somewhere else because they're your older brothers and that's your older cousins and all, rather than making money or getting girls or whatever.
So we're working in partnership with Youth Service. As you know, knife crime has been really high in the press. I don't know if anybody saw the news last night. It was just all over the news. Not all young people are involved in those types of activities, but young people could put a really good message out there, and you guys could come up with some really good material and resources to get a message out there that knife ends lives is kind of a message that we're going for. So it's really good that you've been confident enough to share your experiences, but through this process, hopefully you'll produce some really good lyrics and material working with these fantastic producers and actually put something out there. So we're looking to do this across the whole of Birmingham. This is a pilot, so whatever we do here, we're going to do in the south, the east and the north. This is classed as West and Central. And what I want to do, I want our project to be fantastic, and I've heard some of you sing as well. If our project is fantastic, I want you to front the whole campaign if you want to, and launch the other events as well. So we're hoping to get the media involved and this to become quite big. So you guys will work for the next few weeks, leading up to half term, and then in half term, from kind of 3 till 8, there'll be lots of activity, lots of information, lots of understanding, and then a kind of a bit of an open mic session as well. So we're kind of launching that at the moment. So the whole message is, and you know, who better to tell young people than young people themselves? You know, we can produce the literature, we can do the posters, we can send the messages on TV screens on buses, but it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't reach anybody. And I've heard some of you, I've heard you guys sing, I've heard you play, you know, we advocate for you guys to put that message out there really. And young people have lost their lives, you know, like you said, you know lots of people, we've seen it somewhere along the line, we need to kind of stop really. So thank you for being involved in the project, and hopefully you'll produce some really good stuff with these guys.
I think I found my lost rib. You got access to a plane, but you don't trip. Now you tatted up my name, girl, I won't flip. Let me get this song started, cause you gon' rip. Kiss you on the lip, seal the covenant, cause you don't worry about my life and you're conversant with how I do things. I can buy you 2 rings, just to marry you twice, happiness the truth brings. You see with distance, consistency insisted, but persistence, instance is twisted. Wouldn't say you're beautiful, I would say you're gifted. Having you with me is like a curse has been lifted. You see what? How about the lyrics?
Are you on iTunes? What's Happy Mood? You don't understand? I'm like beaming sunshine.
The BBC folks and whatever responsible coming into, we even need to think about, we might want to do something then, you know what I mean? Depending on what everyone's thinking. So if we just use this bit of time now before the session to just kind of wind down, just start looking at who needs what, who's prepared with what, any other additional ideas of how we might tie the whole thing together and stuff like that. So Jermaine, like, you got anything to say? Well, I know you always got something to say, but
Something valid to say to me.
Talk. She's sleeping.
Talk the things then.
she went to talk to two. She went to
Sorry, it's
Okay. What am I supposed to say?
well, you know what? I'm gonna say what I've heard today sounds really great. Like I'm not just saying that. Like I'm really enthusiastic about hearing what everybody's got to bring. I know over the past couple of weeks it's kind of been up and down and stuff like that, but I think the direction of where things are going, and like everybody who's here today has really pulled forward and like, you know, stepped up to the mark. And like from what I'm hearing, I think you guys are just gonna blow everybody away and stuff. So like I said, it's been kind of up and down, just getting familiar with what we're doing. There was thoughts of like the players, stuff like that. But I think with these performances and stuff like that, what I've heard from everybody, and I think it's all gonna come together like really well and that. And I think you guys should all be like proud of yourselves and stuff, you know. Like I'm not just saying that, but you guys pretty much sorted, right? Yeah. Next week, Steve will have all that technical side sorted in there, so we can start laying out some vocals on some of the track and get some performance versions and stuff ready. What I want you guys to do those were using like instrumentals. If you could write me down the names of the instrumentals and put a paper out there. Because we want to get like the highest quality versions of the instrumentals and stuff as well. I think that's going to be paramount.
How would you make stop pulling faces out?
Man, stop
pulling faces in it. That cross the boat on them.
Okay.
Are you filming?
No.
How far have you guys got? From what I heard, sounded dope. Like, I know you can still like write stuff in your own time and hook up in that, like which you will. You lay down the chorus, or you just got a chorus and a verse. About how long you keep the duration.
Write a name down in it.
Alicia or Athena. I can't remember. Imagine if you write the wrong name down.
Anyway,
Is Young King's doing a performance as well? What, the performance?
I'm not sure. We've got Jamila, who's gonna be, she's gonna be doing some spoken word. These guys are doing some spoken word and stuff as well. Just you two. Oh yeah, you two. Yeah, from what I read, that was sounding good.
What about you? You're gonna spoken word.
Together, they're doing that together.
Yeah, guys, what are you getting on?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's a bit long.
How do you remember eating like that?